Okay, so if you want to come over here, the walls, you look at this wall, it's got a lot of blemishes into it. If you want to look on an angle, this is probably the worst wall. You can see a lot of the mud that didn't dry. It looks like it's not smooth. A lot of imperfections here, particularly up here too. He tried repairing, that didn't come out well. We're going to go behind the door here and come around this way. If you look at this in here, this is a lot of blemishes we're trying to show here, a lot here. This was all fixed at the second time. A lot of spottiness with inconsistency again, and again this was repaired. This corner, this looks like we have some mud that he tried to fix, and again doesn't look like it was very clean. Same goes with above the light. Try to get a shot of that. Right in here we've got a lot of it right in here and in here. And go to this wall. This is another big wall. Try to get you with the right angle. A lot of the imperfections in here. This is probably one of the worst areas where he fixed on the second time out again. And we've got this over here. This wall is very noticeable. And right in here, I'm going to try to get it on the right angle. You can pull it back a little. Just to see. I know it's hard. And then like the big things we're running into are mainly, I'm going to do this here. This was bad, but some of the grout up here, I'm going to take the camera. Now while it doesn't look too bad, there are some areas, particularly up here, that are kind of bent in, and the main thing is here, which is least my concern, is the grout's kind of cracking, especially up here, you can see. And then this is, to me, unacceptable, the way the caulking is. It's very bad. And we're going to show you one final thing with the major, other than the walls, is the floor. And you can hear multiple creaking, specifically right here. And the biggest issue is the popping, not on top of the cracking or the creaking, but the popping. And you can hear that while I'm pushing down on my foot. Now that was told from the Luan to the subfloor. Looks like Vince put down glue underneath the Luan and then stapled it, which according to a professional contractor and a couple other people said that's not correct. But the floor is one of the biggest issues, along with the walls. At this angle, you can see a lot of areas in there. And then in this corner. And then this wall is one of the worst. You can see a lot of blemishes in here. Just the inconsistency. And then this wall is probably one of the worst walls, which is probably one of the hardest to see, but that's what we're left with. Crappy workmanship. And the other thing is, our tub drain does not work. If you look, I can't pull it up, so it doesn't stop water. He states that the plunger is too big when I've been told it could be adjusted, but it just seems like it wasn't properly installed, because this is a universal drain assembly made by Kohler. But I am unable to pull up on it to stop it. Made a lot of little weird quirks, but I know those aren't really fightable, but the walls and the floor are the worst thing. And right from here you can actually see that area. That's like one of the worst walls, and that's right after you come in right here to the left. So hope this video tries to explain stuff that we were having problems with.